Hi, I'm Priyanka Nayak, a board certified internal medicine physician as well as a certified life coach. I'm actually on call this weekend, but I wanted to do a quick video to help you with negative emotions. And I actually had posted this picture of me crying yesterday on my social media, but I got a text message from a friend who was really concerned, and I think she thought it was like a cry out for help. So I took it down because I don't want people thinking that I'm crying out for help, because I'm not. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but so now I'm doing a video to talk about sad emotions. I know that we often have been raised to suppress our emotions, or if we're crying, it means that something is terribly wrong, which it could, but also grieving is a perfectly natural part of life. And grief can happen in so many different circumstances, especially when we go through a big life transition. So grieving, even sometimes when you become a parent, right? You go from having 100% freedom to huge responsibility of a child. And that can be a big transition. And moms often grieve their old life, and that's okay. People go a death, of course. We all know a death. We have to deal with grief, or any changes, breakups with friendships, breakups with partners. It's just, there's grief involved. And so when we're trying to process and move through this grief, because that's really the best way to handle it, like ignoring it, suppressing it, pretending it doesn't exist, that doesn't help us. It really only drags out the process further. So when we're feeling sad, if you can find a spot to be sad, I encourage you to embrace that emotion. Let yourself cry. It's really cathartic. And just sit with it. And as you can sit with it and process it, and not adding this extra layer of shame that I shouldn't be crying, or I shouldn't be sad and something's wrong. Or I have a tendency to, when I feel sad or I feel myself having resistance, trouble accepting a certain situation, I will ask myself, why can't you just accept it? Or why can't you just move forward? And when I find myself doing that, I dial it back and I think to myself, that's not helpful, right? That's not going to do anything. And sometimes it just takes time to process. And I know we all just want instant gratification, just to be done with the negative stuff so we can move forward to the good moments. But life is really half good, half bad. And the more we can acknowledge that and understand that, and really, you don't have to embrace the negative emotions, but if you can just be present with them and allow yourself grace and space to be sad and cry sometimes, that will really help heal you and bring you tremendous peace. So I encourage you to try this. And I have 4 private spots opening up to help you moms out there with a seemingly perfect life, but you are suffering on the inside. It feels like chaos. You want peace, confidence, freedom. I will help you get there. So book a call with me, www.priyankanayakmdcoaching.as.me. Link in the bio if it's Instagram, and we'll talk to see if we're a good fit to work together.